March is Women's History Month, and here at MCTV, we're celebrating the milestones that the women in our county have achieved, the diverse voices and experiences of those who have lived here for decades, as well as those who may have just made Monroe County, Florida home, have a wealth of insight and experiences to share with our community. Be inspired as MCTV celebrates Women's History Month.
I'm Merrill Raschein, and I am Commissioner for District 5, which starts in Ocean Reef and goes all the way down to Tavernier. And I'm also Monroe County's current Mayor Pro Tem.
Inspiration. Who has inspired you to do the work that you are accomplishing today, and why?
My inspiration is actually my grandfather, who sadly and unfortunately is no longer on our planet, but he, from the time I was a very little girl, planted the seed in that it was important, and it is important, to be involved in your government. Know what's going on. Take part in your government. And obviously I've done that in a big way, and I hope that I've made him proud.
Challenges. What types of challenges did you face when you chose to pursue the role you hold today, and how did you overcome them?
Well, being a woman in the political process brings a whole new host of challenges to the table. And actually, when I first ran for office, I was a new mom, and I had a brand new baby, and here we are. We had this opportunity to really go after, and all the stars lined up. And again, Drake was a brand new little baby. He was an adorable, chubby little baby, and I got to actually take him on the campaign trail, but that was a challenge. Trying to balance work, trying to balance campaigning, trying to balance serving my community with a newborn, and all that comes with that was a challenge, but it was also super fun. And I think I've hopefully planted a seed in him as a young person to stay involved, get involved, be part of your community, and be happy doing it.
Fulfillment. Share one event in your life that has brought or given you the greatest satisfaction or fulfillment in your career or personal life.
The birth of my son. I wasn't sure growing up that I was going to be a mom. I knew that I wanted to work, I wanted to do something, I wanted to give back, I wanted to have an impact. And so being a mom wasn't the #1 priority. But then life happens, all the stars lined up again, like I mentioned earlier, and Drake was born. And so he's actually my personal best accomplishment, and continues to be this day. And then I think, professionally speaking, the passage of the Florida Keys Stewardship Act is my proudest professional and political accomplishment. And what that did and does to this day, we're still seeing the benefits, and I'm so proud and encouraged by that, is it sets up a funding source for a very, very important topic in our community, and that's water quality and land acquisition. It was a lot of work. It was a new concept, and anytime you work on something new, folks are a little confused, and change is difficult and hard. But I had the best time, one of the biggest challenges of my life, educating my colleagues in the legislature on how important this was to the Keys, how important the Keys are to our state and to our nation, and why we needed to pass this important piece of public policy. So professionally speaking, that is my proudest accomplishment.
Advice. What advice would you give to women entering the workforce or pursuing another career? What non-career related advice would you like to share?
Well, thankfully, the glass ceiling has been shattered for us by the many, many amazing women who have blazed the path before us. And having that opportunity to watch their hard work, the difficulties that they face, the challenges that they overcome, has really paved the way for the next generation of women leaders. And so I would say, go out there. If you have the fire in your belly to serve your community, to give back, that you want to make an impact, go out and do amazing things. I know that sometimes women face a separate set of challenges, whether it's keeping up a household, work, having babies, having children, getting married. It's all those things that sort of, I think, keep people, and women especially, at bay from running for office. But I think men face those same challenges. Again, if you have that fire in your belly, you need to stoke it, you need to grow it, you need to, again, just get out there and do that. Do good things. And a piece of advice I would say is relationships are everything. You never know when you're going to need somebody, whether it's their vote, you're going to need their assistance, you're going to need them to help a member of your community. Never burn bridges. Again, never burn bridges. Build those relationships and it will pay off in the future.